Let's talk about the person you probably walked past today and didn't even notice. Maybe they were wearing a plain navy t-shirt, driving a 10-year-old Volvo, or standing in line at a local coffee shop waiting for their turn, just like everyone else. In a world that is obsessed with looking rich, where people lease cars they can't afford and flex designer logos on Instagram just to feel a sense of belonging, there is a quiet group of people doing the exact opposite. They are the secretly wealthy. They aren't trying to win a status war, because frankly, they already won the game, and they don't need your validation to prove it. The older I get, the more I realize that real wealth is often invisible. It's quiet. It's a lack of noise. Today, I want to go through 7 signs that someone is actually loaded, but just doesn't want you to know it. And honestly, these are the people we should actually be learning from.
Sign number 1, they have a broken relationship with logos. You know that specific type of person who wears a hoodie that looks like it's from Target, but the fabric hangs just a little too perfectly? Or a watch that isn't a shiny Rolex, but a vintage piece that only 3 collectors in the world would recognize? Secretly wealthy people have nothing to prove. When you're still trying to climb the social ladder, you use logos as a signal. You want people to know you've arrived. But once you're actually at the top, logos start to feel like a burden. They feel like an advertisement you didn't get paid for. The secretly wealthy prefer stealth wealth. They prioritize texture, comfort, and longevity over a brand name plastered across their chest. If you see someone who consistently wears high-quality but completely unbranded clothing, they aren't playing. They're likely playing a much bigger game.
Sign number 2, they are the masters of no. This is a big one. Most people feel a desperate need to say yes to every social invitation, every new trend, or every expensive dinner just to keep up appearances. They're afraid of the FOMO, the fear of missing out. But have you ever noticed that one person who is perfectly comfortable saying, "No, I think I'll pass on that," or "That's not really for me"? Secretly wealthy people have an incredible amount of boundaries. Why? Because they value their time more than their money. They don't feel the pressure to be seen at the hottest new spot. They don't need to join the group trip to Tulum just for the photos. Their security comes from within, not from their social calendar. When someone is unshakable in their no, it's usually because they have the financial freedom to not care about your opinion. Sign number 3, they talk about ideas, not things. There's a famous saying that small minds discuss people, average minds discuss events, and great minds discuss ideas. I'd add a financial layer to that. Broke people discuss what they bought, while the wealthy discuss what they're building. If you're at a dinner party and someone spends 40 minutes talking about the specs of their new car or how much they spent on their kitchen renovation, they might have money, but they probably aren't wealthy. They're still enamored by this stuff. The secretly wealthy are often bored by consumerism. They've had the stuff, and they realized it doesn't change your life. Instead, they'll ask you about your business, a book you're reading, or a new technology they're curious about. They are lifelong students. They treat conversations as a way to gain information, not as a stage to show off their trophies.
Sign number 4, they have an antique phone. Look at the phone. It sounds silly, but it's a massive tell. In a world where people line up overnight to get the newest iPhone 17 or whatever number we're on now, the secretly wealthy person is often carrying a 3-gen-old model with a scratched case. Why? Because a phone is a tool, not a status symbol for them. They don't need the latest camera to take aesthetic photos of their brunch. They use it for emails, calls, and maybe a few apps. They aren't susceptible to the upgrade cycle that keeps the middle class in a constant state of spending. If their tech works, they keep it. They don't have that itch to consume just because a marketing department told them to.
Sign number 5, they are invisibly healthy. Wealth in 2026 isn't a gold chain, it's a resting heart rate of 55. Real wealth is having the time to sleep 8 hours, the money to buy high-quality whole foods, and the mental space to exercise daily. Have you noticed that really wealthy people often look, well, boringly healthy? Their skin is clear because they aren't stressed about rent. They have a certain calmness in their eyes. They aren't the ones at the bar at 2 a.m. buying rounds of shots. They're the ones waking up at 6 a.m. to go for a rucking walk or a swim. To them, their body is the only asset they can't replace. They invest in their health with the same discipline they use for their stock portfolio.
Sign number 6. They don't flinch at small problems. Watch how someone reacts when a minor financial inconvenience happens. The waiter messes up the bill, the car gets a flat tire, or a flight gets canceled, and they have to book a last-minute hotel. Most people, understandably, get stressed. Their heart rate spikes because they're thinking about the hit to their bank account. But the secretly wealthy person stays eerily calm. It's not that they like losing money, it's that they have FU money tucked away for exactly these moments. Money to them is a shock absorber for life's potholes. When you see someone treat a $500 mistake like a 5-cent inconvenience, you're looking at someone who has a massive safety net behind them.
Sign number 7. Their wealth is productive, not performative. This is the most telling sign of all. If you could see their bank statement, you wouldn't see a lot of big purchases. You'd see a lot of boring moves. You'd see money moving into index funds, real estate, private equity, or specialized businesses. The secretly wealthy love assets that grow while they sleep. They would rather own 10% of a boring laundromat business than own a Ferrari that loses value the second it leaves the lot. They are obsessed with cash flow, not cash spent. They look for ways to make their money work so they don't have to. While everyone else is working for their lifestyle, the wealthy person's lifestyle is being paid for by their assets.
Final thoughts. The reason I wanted to talk about this today isn't just to help you spot rich people. It's because there is a massive lesson in how they live. The middle-class squeeze we talk about so often is fueled by the need to look a certain way. We spend money we don't have to impress people we don't like. But the people who are actually winning, they're hiding in plain sight. They are free because they chose freedom over flexing. They chose anonymity over applause. Next time you feel the urge to buy something just to keep up with the Joneses, remember, the Joneses are likely drowning in debt. The person you actually want to be is the one in the plain t-shirt driving the old car with a 7-figure brokerage account that nobody knows about but them. That's the goal. Quiet wealth, loud life. What's a sign you've noticed in people who are secretly wealthy? Maybe it's a neighbor or a coworker who surprised you. Let's talk about it in the comments. And if you found this helpful, you know what to do. Stay quiet, stay wealthy. I'll see you in the next one.